Hey everyone, and welcome back to From City to Country. I'm Kizzy, and I'm taking a walk into the garden to sow some more seeds. Here I've got some garlic. There's 2 packs of garlic here. Yes, I've sown garlic before, already in the beds, but you know, one can't have too much garlic. We use it so much when cooking, for medicinal purposes, etc. And TK has so kindly arranged a new bed for me, so it's time to fill it. It's been a while, I know. It's been a month actually, to be exact, because today is the first day of February 2022, and we've been up to a lot in the month of January. It's been a very busy, very cold, very eventful month for us, and yeah, there's quite a few updates that I probably will share in this video. Just a week or so ago, we went to the city of Windsor, where the Queen lives, well, one of her homes, and we distributed some great controversies with our friends and some other brethren that we got the pleasure of meeting and getting to know. And it was a real blessing. We met a lot of people along the way, and yeah, it was a real experience. Windsor, if you're in the UK, you probably know a bit about the area, but I was a bit apprehensive at first because Windsor is where, you know, a lot of posh people live, and, you know, giving out free books. I was thinking in my head, I think this is all going through my head, giving them free books they probably won't want to take, and, you know, and to be honest with you, I had to pray and ask God to get rid of that thoughts from my head, because it's not the type of thoughts you want when you're going to, you know, spread the word and stuff. But I guess the human the human in me, if that makes sense, you know, caused me to think, oh, am I good enough to do this? You know, will they accept it? But it's not our job to, you know, to wonder if. Our job is just to go into the world and, you know, teach people and give them the information. It's up to them to decide. So those of you who were with me in, I think it's a few videos back from this one, called Are You Paying Attention? Are you paying attention? And my question today is, are you still paying attention? A lot has happened since then, since that video has been published, and yeah, a lot has happened in January, and it's still happening. A couple of weeks back, we had arranged to go and, you know, distribute some books at the Freedom March on the 22nd of January, and we were prepared and everything, and, you know, when you're bent on going to do God's work, there's always the enemy putting obstacles in the way to prevent that from happening. And essentially we weren't able to go out that day and, you know, join our brethren, because My son, he had fallen ill just out of the blue. He was fine, and all of a sudden he started to get a temperature, a really high temperature. Oh, it's really windy. All of a sudden he started to get a really high temperature, and to be honest, we weren't expecting that. Like I said, it was kind of out of the blue, and the very high temperature, it got to 40 degrees. I'll put it in Fahrenheit here for my American folks. And he started to have what they call a febrile seizure, which they said was triggered by the high temperature. Apparently it's really common in kids under 5 years old. And yeah, it was a pretty scary experience. And not long before that happened, I was speaking to one of our friends who was going to be distributing that day with us. This was the following day. This happened the night before the day we were supposed to go and distribute the great controversies at the Freedom March. And yeah, we had to call out the ambulance. And yeah, so there's some of you watching that knew about it or know about it and were praying for us. We want to thank you all for your prayers. Jeremiah is doing much better now. He's running around, singing, laughing, playing, you know, doing what little boys do at this age. And yeah, he's recovered. He's made a full recovery, and we give God the thanks for that. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is the tray of onions that we sewed in Are You Paying Attention video. And we're going to put that tray outside in the new raised bed that I showed you earlier. And we're going to plant this along with the garlic that we've got there. Some of you may know by now, this is now a habit. When things happen in the world, it just helps me process it more when I just go outside in the garden and plant something, you know? Because you just don't know what's coming. And what God wants more than one of the most important things that God wants for us is to be prepared. And that's in all aspects of life. That is physical, mentally, spiritually prepared. Just last night, the girlies, you can see behind me, the girlies, I'm referring to the chickens here, have a new male friend over here. We haven't thought of a name for him yet. Maybe you all can help us name him. Maybe this is one for the kids. Maybe you can involve your kids and ask them, you know, what name should we give this rooster? So we just got him last night and he's already doing a fantastic job. He's just standing there not feeding with the hens because he is on the lookout for predators. So he shows them, he finds the food and he shows them where the food is, and then he lets them eat. And then once they're finished, he then goes and he eats. Now, if the flock was to be attacked by a predator, the rooster will defend the hens. He will find a secure location for them. They'll run under it. He gives a signal with their calls and alerts them of, danger. So they run for cover, and the rooster throws himself in front of the predator and fight to the death. Now, who does that sound like? There's so many spiritual lessons that we can learn just from observing nature. Like those chickens over there. It's starting to get really dark now. I'm starting to finish up these onions. They desperately needed to go into bed like a month ago. Some of the roots on these onions were really, really long. See how it's turned up like that? It's almost root bound, but they'll bounce back pretty well. I'm losing a lot of light now, so I may have to continue this tomorrow. See another one. There we go. Look at that. Go. I'm gonna have to cover all of these because we have birds and squirrels that they won't eat it, but they'll just dig it up just to see what it is and then just leave the roots exposed, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna have to do a covering like we've done over here with the other beds. Yeah, but I'm gonna finish off the tray. There's not a lot left in the tray. Got a few. I'm just gonna plant them all out, and I think I might be able to just sneak in the garlic as well, because I don't really want to leave it till tomorrow, even though I'm losing light. I'm just gonna have to speed things up. Because the baby's asleep at the moment, and I've got other things on my list that I need to do. So I'm going to try and finish everything that I set out to do. Now I might need a head torch, but for now I think I'll wrap this video up and maybe throw in a little piece for you at the end to see what it looked like when I was all done with it. I don't know if you can see, but that's what it looks like so far. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, take care, and God bless.